Hello and welcome back to Matt Letitia's newsletters. We are on number 10. 10 weeks of Matt Letitia's newsletters, everybody. It's been an absolute fantastic journey thus far. Let's see what he has this time, what he's been up to. Hi all, hope you've had a good week. Mine started in one of the finest ways possible if you're a keen golfer, with a visit to Sunningdale with friends of mine. 18 holes in the morning on the new course, followed by lunch on the terrace, and 13 holes on the old course in the afternoon. Sheer bliss. Tuesday was a rare day spent home with my wife, and back to my regular Tuesday night paddle tennis. I'd missed that in recent weeks. It's such a great game, and I enjoy the company of the guys in our group. I wonder how many guys. Wednesday, I welcomed co-founder of Grit newsletter. I welcomed co-founder of Grit News, Lewis Brackpool, to my home to conduct a lengthy interview covering my playing career as well as the madness of the last few years. We made it an early start so I could make my lunchtime tea time. The interview should be out shortly. I'll post a link when I get it. Golf with friends at my home course, Stoneham, followed, and then it was back home for a couple of hours before heading up to Louth in Lincolnshire, not Luton, to stay the night at Kenwick Park, where I was playing in the DB's Cash and Carry charity golf day the following morning. The course was excellent, as was the company of my teammates Jenny, Alex and Kenny, and despite our best efforts, we didn't make the prizes. Dinner followed, and then the long drive home, which was exacerbated by a road closure. It's not a word I use. By a road closure not long after I left, which resulted in an extra half an hour being put on my journey, and eventually arrived home at 3:40 a.m. Oof. Oh, you should have stayed. You should have just got a hotel, man. You won't be surprised to hear Friday started with a bit of a lie-in, and then preparations began for the barbecue we were hosting on Sunday for my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. Friday evening saw our ex-Saints football team play our last match of the season at Warsash? I think that's how you say it. And in a closely fought game, we ran out 2-0 winners and was delighted to have played 70-plus minutes with no injuries sustained. Matt Oakley and Brian Howard got the goals. Saturday was an early morning visit to Costco. To stock up on food and drinks for the barbecue, and at 5 p.m. I headed off to Lapston Pub in Fair Oak for our ex-Saints end-of-season party, where it was great to catch up with lots of old teammates and their respective wives and partners. I hear the evening extended well into the early hours, but I could only stay until 7 p.m. as my mum and auntie needed picking up from Southampton Airport as they travelled over as a surprise for my mother-in-law to attend her barbecue. It's just the details, isn't it? It's just the details. It's the details that don't matter that he goes on about. It's just fantastic. It was a lovely barbecue despite the weather doing its best to spoil it. About 35 people were fed and watered. The first ones arrived just after 1 p.m. and the last departing at about 8 p.m. Thankfully, 2 of our nephews are chefs, so I was given the day off from cooking duties. Sunday evening, as I write this, Novak Djokovic has broken yet more records when it comes to Grand Slams and beaten Medvedev in straight sets. I don't know how he manages to continue to break these records whilst not being vaccinated. Doctors are baffled, apparently. That's not... I don't think anyone ever said it would make you wouldn't be good at tennis anymore if you weren't anyway, fine. It's good that you got that in. Hope you're enjoying this little insight into my life, and have a great week, everyone. Best, Matt. Fantastic. I love how he throws it in. He seems to throw it in right at the end now, as if it's like, oh, better do one of the things that people follow me on Twitter for now. Doctors are baffled, by the way. Did you know that doctors are baffled because Novak Djokovic continues to be really good at tennis and he's not vaccinated? Because of course we were all told to get vaccinated to keep being good at sports. I love that he went to. Told us he went to Costco again. Like, didn't tell us what the barbecue food was. I know it probably wouldn't have been that interesting, or it would have been maybe predictable. But like, at least just tell us that, or tell us more about what the barbecue was like. He goes into so much detail about traveling and exactly how golf went. Really good newsletter. Really good. That's number 10, and it had to be special for the 10th one. Until next time.